We're in camp now. You've had a chance to look at your group both in Toronto and in Halifax. What are the impressions of the group you've managed to put on the floor?
They're working hard. I think it's been a good camp so far. I think Coach Casey has done a great job. These guys are playing hard, so we'll see as it continues to unfold.
Now, I guess a lot of people look at the makeup of the team. You had a chance to put together a new coaching staff with some new bodies in it. How is that group coming together?
I think great. You always wonder with chemistry when you get new coaching staff. You have some new players, and it seems like there's a good sync. You don't know these things till you actually play games. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. But for the time being, I think they've worked hard and they're working hard. And it's been very intense, which is impressive. I think for these guys, there's been a lot of energy. Even usually it kind of goes down third, fourth, fifth day, but these guys I think they're focused, which I think is impressive.
I saw you do have a roster spot open at the moment, and three players in here on non-guaranteed contracts. Are you looking to fill that spot necessarily, or is it kind of a show me and prove to me that we're working?
Well, we brought three guys in that we like, and I think it's fighting for the spot. We're not opposed to keeping 14, but at the same time, we'll take a good young player or a good player in that position, and those three guys they're playing their butts off here, and we'll see how it boils down at the end.
So 2 years in a row you've come to Halifax here. Does that mean that you're taking the show somewhere else, and this is sort of like the Olympics? This is it for us for another couple of years?
No, we'll be here for the next 10 years. No, I'm kidding. This is fun. I think it's a good breaking camp. It's good. Great facility, and the people have been great. We look forward to the turnout for the scrimmage tomorrow, and we'll see how it comes. There's one thing we've made clear: we're going to Canada's team, and so we'll be all over the country, as much as we can. So the whole country knows who the team is. So we'll see how it goes.
Do you like splitting up training camp, like packing up halfway through and moving, or do you prefer to start and finish in one place? I know some of the guys were saying that it's sort of like an early road trip to get used to that. What's your feeling on that?
My feeling is I always go with the coach, and Coach Casey, is fine by it, and so it's. For me, this is not a time or a subject where I impose or say what I think it's the coach, and he knows how these guys are conditioned and how they react. So however he says he likes it, I'm sure he's gained a feel from the players.
And obviously Halifax known for its hockey players. We probably have two of the best hockey players in the NHL right now. In terms of basketball in this part of the world, in Canada in general, where do you see that development, and where do you see the growth opportunities for that, given that an area like this, the stars coming out of here are hockey players?
Well, we might trade for those two hockey players to play on the Raptors. That's what we might do. Basketball in Canada is growing, and I think it's going to come a time. It always happens that way. It's like when basketball became really big globally. Where is the next player going to come from? Generally, kids will start to play, and there's always a more talented kid than the other, and you never know where it's going to come from. But the overall growth of basketball in Canada, I think, has been huge, and that's going to get young kids to play, and I don't think Halifax will be any different.
So obviously you come in with a game plan when you got the job. How do you feel about the process so far? Are you happy with where it's going and kind of the game plan you've laid out being executed the way you want it to be?
So far, so good. I think with everybody being on the same page, first of all, I think you have to get everybody thinking the same way and mapping out the goals of the team. And our goal is we want to go out there and compete and be the best we can be, and see what happens from there. And I think coach, the players, and even the staff all around, the energy has been great, and I appreciate that, because sometimes when you come somewhere new, it's difficult because some people are, confused, or some people wait to see which way it's going to go. But this has been really good. The energy has been great, and I'm proud of the guys so far.